Sinister stories.
In the sprawling city of endless possibilities, where digital connections held the promise of romance, lived a young woman named Emma. Her days were filled with mundane routines, and she yearned for something more. That's when she stumbled upon a profile on Finder, a dating app that seemed too perfect to be true. The man's name was Ethan, and his profile photo exuded an air of confidence and charm. His vibrant blue eyes seemed to pierce through the screen, and his smile was captivating. Their initial chats were electric, filled with shared interests and playful banter that kept Emma glued to her phone for hours on end. Yet as the days passed and their conversations deepened, Emma began to notice something peculiar about Ethan's photos. With every new picture he sent her, his appearance shifted, not just subtly, but dramatically. His once handsome features became distorted, each image more unsettling than the last. Emma's unease grew, but her curiosity and the enchanting conversations kept her hooked. As their connection blossomed, Ethan suggested they meet in person. Emma's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and anxiety as she agreed. They chose a quaint cafe nestled in a quiet corner of the city, a place where the aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the hum of conversation. When Emma arrived at the cafe, Ethan was already there, waiting with a smile that mirrored his profile picture. They exchanged pleasantries and laughter, their conversation flowing effortlessly. Ethan's charm and wit were just as captivating in person, and Emma felt herself falling for his spell. As the evening progressed, Ethan leaned in for a kiss, and to Emma's surprise, she didn't hesitate to reciprocate. The kiss was electric, sending shivers down her spine. Little did she know that innocent kiss would mark the beginning of a nightmarish descent. With each subsequent date, Emma noticed that Ethan's appearance was reverting back to his original form, the one she had first swiped right on. It was as if the grotesque transformations she had witnessed in his photos were reversing, and Ethan was becoming more appealing again. But to her shock and horror, Emma herself was changing. Small imperfections in her appearance became magnified. A pimple turned into a crater-like scar. A slight crookedness in her smile morphed into a twisted grin. Emma's reflection in the mirror was no longer her own. It was a nightmarish version of herself, warped and grotesque. Desperate to unravel the mystery, Emma confronted Ethan about the strange occurrences. He revealed a chilling tale of a family curse that had plagued his bloodline for generations. The curse forced each descendant to absorb the physical flaws of their partner, making themselves more attractive while cursing their loved one with ugliness. As Emma grappled with this revelation, she realized that breaking the curse was her only hope for escape. Ethan disclosed that the only way to break the curse was to find someone new to love, someone who would willingly accept the flaws she had inherited from him. Haunted by the prospect of a life forever trapped in this nightmarish cycle, Emma embarked on a journey to find true love once again. With every encounter, she found herself revealing more of her true self, opening her heart despite the grotesque transformation she underwent after each date. Finally, after countless attempts, Emma met someone who saw beyond the physical changes and embraced her for who she was. As they fell in love, the curse's grip began to weaken. Emma's appearance slowly started to normalize, and she felt a glimmer of hope that the nightmare might finally be over. As weeks turned into months, Emma's appearance stabilized, and the grotesque transformations ceased. With her partner by her side, she finally felt a sense of liberation that she had long yearned for. Their love had broken the curse that had haunted her, and she was no longer a prisoner to its nightmarish grasp. But now her now-found love's appearance started to change. Emma was caught in an internal struggle between appearance and emotion, fearful on what she had done to the man she loves, who she originally sought out to free her from this curse. But now she was truly in love. She sought out Ethan to break the curse. When she finally confronted him, she discovered that Ethan has passed this curse on to a number of women, and there was no cure or escape from the curse. Emma riddled with guilt of what she has done to the man she truly loves. She suddenly left him. With a broken heart and tears in her eyes, she vowed to never fall love again.
In the quaint town of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and picturesque landscapes, life had always unfolded in a predictable rhythm. But that rhythm was about to be disrupted by the arrival of a new dating app called Match of Fate. The app's arrival brought a wave of excitement and intrigue, promising to unlock the secrets of destiny and love. As news of the app spread like wildfire through the town, a group of lifelong friends gathered at their favorite coffee shop to discuss the latest buzz. Emma, a vibrant and adventurous photographer, sat across from her childhood friends, Jack, Sarah, and Liam. Their curiosity piqued by the app's enigmatic tagline, they decided to embark on a shared experiment to let technology guide them to their true soulmates. With their smartphones in hand, they eagerly downloaded the app and created their profiles. Each swipe felt like a step into the unknown, an exhilarating glimpse into a future that was meant to be. And yet, as their matches started to pour in, a sense of unease began to settle among them. Their soulmates were nothing short of perfect. Too perfect, in fact, to be real. Emma's match, a dashing artist named Gabriel, shared her passion for capturing life's fleeting moments through the lens. Jack's soulmate, Isabella, was a book-loving bibliophile who embraced his quirky sense of humor. Sarah's match, Ethan, was a brilliant musician who harmonized effortlessly with her outgoing personality. And Liam's perfect match, Emily, was an enigmatic poet whose words resonated with his introspective nature. The friends couldn't help but be swept away by the allure of their matches, as if the app had unlocked a portal to their dream partners. However, it wasn't long before their perfect matches took a dark and ominous turn. The first sign came when they noticed the eerie synchronicity in their matches' profiles, uncanny similarities that extended beyond shared interests. Birth dates, hometowns, and even life experiences seemed to align in an unsettling pattern. As the days went by, Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Liam started to experience strange occurrences. A raven perched on a windowsill, its eyes staring intently at Emma as if conveying a message. Jack found a tattered book on his doorstep, its pages filled with cryptic symbols. Sarah heard haunting melodies drifting through the wind, echoing Ethan's music. Liam's dreams were filled with Emily's poetic verses, each one more foreboding than the last. Despite the growing unease, the friends were unwilling to abandon the allure of their supposed soulmates. They found themselves drawn into a web of obsession, spending every waking moment consumed by the enigmatic connections the app had forged. The town's tranquility seemed to warp into an eerie stillness, as if time itself was holding its breath. One fateful night, as a dense fog settled over Willowbrook, the friends received an invitation to a grand masquerade ball at a mansion shrouded in legend and mystery. The whispers that spread through the town hinted at the mansion's role in sealing destinies and fulfilling prophecies. Ignoring the growing sense of dread, Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Liam donned elaborate masks and set off for the event that held the key to their intertwined fates. The mansion stood like a sentinel, its Gothic architecture casting long shadows across the mist-laden grounds. As the friends stepped through the imposing doors, they were greeted by an opulent spectacle of masked revelers, each one a perfect match from the app. Conversations flowed like dark poetry, and the ballroom pulsated with an otherworldly energy. But as the night wore on, the masks seemed to slip, revealing glimpses of something sinister beneath the surface. The friends' perfect matches exhibited unsettling behaviors, speaking in riddles and offering cryptic warnings. Whispers of forgotten prophecies and ancient curses filled the air, mingling with the intoxicating rhythm of the music. As the clock struck midnight, a hushed silence descended upon the ballroom. The masks of the revelers shattered, revealing their true faces, grotesque and twisted visages that bore the weight of forgotten vows and shattered promises. The room seemed to spin with a maddening intensity, and the friends felt a malevolent force closing in around them. In a panic, they attempted to flee the mansion, but the corridors twisted and contorted, leading them deeper into the heart of darkness. Their surroundings shifted and warped, becoming a nightmarish labyrinth that defied logic and reason. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering secrets of forgotten pasts and impending doom. As their desperation grew, Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Liam realized the horrifying truth. The mansion was a trap, a realm where destiny and death were inexorably intertwined. The app had ensnared them in a deadly cycle, feeding off their desires and fears to manifest a nightmarish reality. Each match had been carefully curated to lure them into this macabre game. With every step, the friends confronted the specters of their own regrets and insecurities. The mansion seemed to feed on their darkest emotions, distorting their perceptions and shattering their resolve. It was a battle of wits and wills, a test of their bonds and their very sanity. As the nightmarish ordeal reached its climax, Emma, Jack, Sarah, and Liam stood united against the malevolent forces that sought to claim their lives. Drawing strength from their friendship, they challenged the very fabric of fate, defying the app's insidious grip. In a final harrowing confrontation, they deleted the app and destroyed their phones. As dawn broke and the first rays of sunlight pierced the lingering fog, the mansion dissolved like a phantom, leaving only echoes of a nightmare that had been vanquished. The friends emerged from the ordeal forever changed, their bonds forged in the crucible of terror stronger than ever before. Now realizing that being single was not the end of the world,